Spin and strut, baby. Wow.
One word, 2013 spring. Action.
I would say snowing.
2013 was a season that started with some insane weather, some conditions I've never hunted in, that's for sure. I mean, I've hunted in snow and wind and sleet, but it definitely was a challenge.
Friday morning, we set up in a beautiful valley, a lot of apple trees in there, no snow on the ground. We set up the dark horse there because it's not really a good tree to set up on. Started calling there, had birds gobbling, here comes 4 jakes.
They might be up in the trees yet, I don't know. He gobbled, but I don't know, he's way back up in that hollow off to our left out here. But I don't know. As you can see, we just knocked down a tom. The
bird actually came in. He pretty much circled us all the way around us. He came in, you seen him come in the, down below here, and he came in around behind the blind, and he's spitting and drumming the whole way back around. He did pretty much a whole, what, about a 270 on us. He went all the way behind. I could hear him spitting and drumming, come all the way around behind the blind, and came out to the spinner strut decoy. We get some video, and then we put the whaley in.
We've been farming all of our lives.
We work hard so we can enjoy hunting.
With Antler King products, we know our whitetails are getting the vitamins and minerals they need to remain healthy and grow bigger antlers.
It's clear we've made the right choice.
Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer.
First week I hunted with my dad. It's kind of a tradition for me and him to get together the first day of season. We've been doing it since I was 8 years old, really, when I first started getting into turkey hunting. And it's just been something that me and him do every year, and it's a great time getting out and doing that every year with him. Bob and Andy, they were having a lot of luck down in southern Wisconsin, getting on birds right away, but it was definitely not happening up here yet.
The final Sunday of that season, took son Aaron out. Aaron and I went out turkey hunting. That was a cool hunt. Set up again in a blind because it was raining, it was windy, started sleeting. Didn't have much going on, and eventually had a bird gobbling and ended up coming in.
But the Tom, I'm pretty sure, probably went down in the valley right out in front of us. He had a hen with him, but hopefully we can get the Tom to come back up. Maybe he'll leave the hen or get the hen to come on up and into the decoy set. We got the spinning strut and a couple of the thing decoys out, so hopefully we can get these birds to come in. Good spot. There should be other birds in the area, so we're gonna sit around here for about an hour, call and see what happens. So come along for the ride. Let's see what happens.
pick your head up, please. Hey, pick your head up. Pick your head up. Are you kidding me? Hey, buddy. Hey. Oh, jeez. Ooh, that one hurt. Yes. Thank you, Lord. Ah.
He's not going, and he wouldn't with this head. I don't know how much feathers I got.
No, you made a gorgeous shot.
You smoking.
The word is out. The Red Revolution is changing hunting. The most advanced hunting arrow ever. Maxima Red from Carbon Express. The only arrow engineered to contain and control the enemy of accuracy. Dynamic spine to the red zone. Maxima Red is a game changer. The Reds are legit, period. Ready to raise your game? Join the Maxima Red Revolution and shoot better. Carbon Express.
Spring turkey season was probably one of the most challenging ones I've ever had. We had a really late winter. First 2 weeks we were still hunting in knee-deep snow, really, and the birds were flocked up like I've never seen before. On all the property that we can hunt around here, we really were limited to only maybe a handful of spots that actually had birds on them still. The first 2 weeks, just the birds weren't cooperating at all. You know, we couldn't get them to decoy. You're lucky even if you get them to gobble, because we were hunting in 15, 20 degree weather, wind, rain. I mean, anything that you could get thrown at you to go against you, it was happening for the first 2 weeks.
Background here pretty much sums up how the whole turkey season has gone for us. Not a lot of activity as far as birds responding to calls, pretty much all in their winter pattern still. But Brendan and I are out here giving it this morning, see if we can get a bird down. Kind of just on a hike right now, walking and calling in the woods, because out on the field it's miserable. 20-mile-an-hour winds, to be honest. I don't know what our chances are going to be today, but we're out here just saying that we tried.
bet, baby.
April 23rd, last day of the second season here in Wisconsin. It's been a tough last 2 weeks. To be honest, this is the first bird I've seen die in 2 weeks of hunting. It's been a long time since that's happened. These birds were actually working out of our sight, but we had this one strutting just past this brush for a while, and they started working off the knoll. And I pulled the decoy, and he saw it, and there was a few other times with him, and they were all fighting and stuff, and he's come booking in. And got to about 25 yards, and I let the hammer drop on him. But this is a pretty special one for me. This is my 50th, number 50 for me. Probably, to be honest, the best bird I've ever shot. He's a heavy bird. He's got pretty decent beard on him. He's got a little bit of winter wear on it, but I mean, just insane hooks on this bird. Probably 1.5 inches, I'd say. But just a stud bird. I can't believe it all worked out like this, especially the way spring's been going.
Farming is our life.
Hunting is our life passion.
We know that in both, it's what's planted in the ground first that matters.
And that's why we choose Antler King food plot mixes.
Our results speak for themselves.
Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer.
Hey, T-Bone here. Let's talk about expandable broadheads. 2-inch 2-blade expandables only have a 2.5-inch cutting surface and are actually more like a sliver. G5's T3 all steel big cut expandable has a whopping 3 inches of cutting surface. 3 blades produce 3 independent flaps, creating a big old chunk. So, do you want a sliver or a T3 chunk?
Who pulled the trigger?
Saturday, third season, April 27th here. Brennan and Andrea came up today. First setup this morning, we didn't even have a bird by us. We decided to come here. I shot a bird here on Tuesday. I knew there was more times left in here, and it wasn't half hour. We got birds fired up right away. And this old boy come in. He's a pretty nice bird. He's a 2-year-old, but he's got a really nice beard on him. And we actually, I heard Brendan when he was around the camera say we had a bird coming, and I thought this is the one he was talking about, but there's one strutting about 25-30 yards right behind him the whole time. He put on a show for us this morning. Probably the best morning of the spring weather-wise. It's been just absolutely miserable the last few weeks. Birds are starting to get into it, so should be a fun rest of the season.
Speak to me like you mean it. I've got a girl for you.
That's untrue. Think it over. Aaron?
You slept in? I thought you slept in most of the
Andy's weren't there.
I said we.
Mine, you weren't anywhere around. I mean,
Where were you all spring?
this is the truth. Really?
Should I leave?
Thank you, Lord, for another beautiful hunt. You know, the spring, sunny, warm days are nice, but makes you kind of appreciate them more when you got to hunt days like this. But as long as the turkeys are responding, that's the key, and they sure seem to work well. And success is here, so I guess I'm happy with it.